Christmas time, holidays? Why is that?
Hell yeah.
Why do y'all feel like that's an important question to ask during the holidays? During any day?
We spend all year together, right? We spend a lot of time. We spend like 3 months together. That's a lot. So we go together. Yeah, it's a good time. And once those matching, okay, can you hear me? Once those matching pajamas come out, like it's a done deal.
Doesn't that mean that's a relationship, matching pajamas? That's what we see on Instagram and we think that, right?
Yeah.
But according to men, that's not necessarily the case. Isn't that right, Loreal?
Sure.
So you juggled, you had some things going on in this movie between two sisters. Okay, now this is a situation that, have y'all ever seen anything like this in your family? Tell the truth.
He nasty.
I mean, we seen it with the Jacksons. The Jacksons share a baby mama. They do.
They do.
Yes, they do. Two of the brothers share a baby
Hold on,
mama.
okay, you gotta ask this question.
I'm asking you questions, you're not answering them.
Maury Povich, Jerry Springer.
I'm asking you questions, you got to answer them, okay? Now, Loreal, you told me that originally you weren't casted as Richard. You were supposed to cast as just a cameo role in this film. What made you decide that you wanted to be a bigger part to produce?
So, let me explain it. They offered me Howie's role. It wasn't a cameo, it was the uncle role.
Yeah.
And,
Glad you didn't do it.
But there wasn't a bad thing. But when I read the script, that first of all, let's seriously give Cassandra some love. I know you
Stand
didn't
up,
humble her. She's the writer of this movie. An amazing black woman. Yeah.
Amazing.
Put that pen down on it. And honestly, Cassandra, like real talk, when they sent the script, when I read it, that's what made me want to do this movie. And then that's what made me get in touch with Tabitha Brown. It's like, yo, did they cast anybody as the lead yet? Because I love the situation that Richard was in, and I thought it'd be fun, because I like to just pick different characters and stuff to do, just to play around with that. And I appreciate what you did with that script for real. Like, that was just like, when I was reading it, and I was like, the way I was reacting is the way I was reacting when I was reading, like, oh, okay. And so, like, and we haven't seen you, so just to give you your props again, thank you for this. Have a good year.
We love that. We've seen that happen more with a lot of Black holiday films evolving into where it's seeing things that we see in our very own family. I heard that on set you guys became a family. Is there something that you learned about each other just being on set working together that could have related to you or your family?
I'll say this. I have a similar situation. I have a blended family, and I came with a son and a daughter, and my wife came with a son and a daughter. And it was a similar situation. My son, right away, he had a brother. He was happy to have a brother, but my daughter felt like she was being replaced. And so when we saw the screening for the first time in Hollywood, she was sitting next to me. And when the two sisters made up, all I could hear was her sniffling over here, trying to hide her tears. So it really spoke to her.
So being a part of this movie, if this was your family, if this was your holiday family, all of you all, who would you choose to be the cook in the family? Who do y'all think is the best one that could throw down? Is that you in real life? In real life, in real life. Because y'all spend a lot of time together family-wise.
I mean,
Definitely not me.
Tabitha would throw down. She'll be the one to throw down. Oh, you don't want that.
it's the vegan
I'm going with Tabitha with the vegan.
cauliflower wings are bomb.
Yeah.
What?
Cauliflower wings.
Oh.
Who would y'all feel like would bring the most drama to the holiday family out of the set?
Howie.
Howie? You would be the most drama.
Sure. Hey, look, that's my
I don't think I bring the most drama, but I definitely will bring excitement to the room, you know what I'm saying? I come from a stand-up comedy background, and all these people are incredible actors, and it's just, for me to just be up here with them, I'm feeling like I'm out of place, you know what I'm saying? And they are so incredible, so drama, yeah, maybe,
I think Ricardo, we're bringing a lot of Ricardo. Oh, Richard, I'm sorry.
Montreal.
Hey.
Now, we did notice that nobody ended up together at the end. Well, we did miss a little piece of the end. But does that mean we can look forward to Phil? We know that you played a big role in producing this film and funding this film. Could we see a part 2 of this film? Because I feel like somebody needs to end up together, right? We need a part 2.
Yes.
You got it.
There will be a sequel, but it will be unexpected. We're already working and cooking up a few ideas, so there will be a sequel, but it will be totally unexpected.
But you know what? That's right. You know what? The sisters ended up together.
That's true.
And I think that's
something else. And we know that there's a lot of tough conversations that don't happen in families, right? Things that we don't say. So when it came to time where something mean was said to Big Mama, right? It was a part where I literally gasped. Like, I know you ain't say that to your mama.
Yeah.
Was that a little difficult? Did that hit home for you at any point?
It did, just because, I mean, you know, a lot of times us as women, sometimes when it comes to our mothers, there can be a little bit of conflict. But I would never talk to my mom sometimes in that way. But it is a lot of families that do have this much drama and, you know, dysfunction. So I'm glad that we were able to speck to a lot of like families like that.
And then we also got the long prayers where we're waiting to eat dinner. Yes. And somebody takes their time with the prayers.
Oh, absolutely.
And I also think that that it's not often that people think about that Big Mama is a person too. Big Mama was a girl. Big Mama has sensitivity and vulnerabilities, and one of the things I liked about this movie is that you were actually able to see that on screen.
Yes. And she definitely shined through.
And you know what? I love that Miss Anna listened and apologized. Because with so many of us, our elders, they do not apologize. It's kind of, do what I say. If you have a problem, don't come to me with it. So I really love that she took what her daughter said and thought about it and apologized.
And we saw a lot of patience in this film. We saw a lot of conversations being had, not a lot of crashing out. It was more of, let's sit down and have a conversation. And I feel like that's something we lack from a lot of movies, especially when it comes to Black movies. They try to make us seem angry in real life. They try to make us seem constantly angrier, like we can't solve things together by having conversations. I feel like in this movie that definitely shows that a lot, especially between the sisters. There was understanding.
Yeah. And she's my sister in real life now.
I love that.
I'm sisters with Zaria, so.
You know what? I was gonna ask you, and we all know you from parenthood, obviously, from being young.
Yes.
Does that bother you at all, Reagan, when people refer to you as, because I was still saying D, talking about Anna Maria. I kept saying D. Does that bother you when people say Zaria?
I mean, I'm grateful to have had a character all of those years ago that people still remember me by.
Yeah.
It was my introduction into the business, and I'm still here, and I'm working with these beautiful people.
Yeah.
You know, I'm working with amazing people, so yeah, it doesn't bother me at all. I feel blessed.
Now, Phil, why was it important?
Can I say something?
Yes,
about
absolutely.
Because Reagan, meeting her, like she's legacy. She's like Hollywood legacy. Like, I grew
Absolutely.
up watching her, so she was so gracious and just wonderful and kind, and everybody just locked in, and we didn't want it to stop. So it just really felt good. Everybody really got along on set, so it was really, really nice to be there.
And I feel like everybody needs a friend like you in the movie. You were 100% real. You kept it all the way real with your friend. That's something that I feel like is hard to find. Like somebody that's gonna be bluntly honest with you. Are you like that in real life?
Yeah, because I have good people around me that do the same. Even if it hurts, you should just always tell the truth. It just makes you feel better. And then when you look back, I always say, thank God that it didn't go the way you wanted it to go. You always thank God for like, oh, thank you, Jesus, whatever. But thank God it didn't go the way you planned it. Thank God it goes His way.
Yeah.
So, it's just, I try to be that.
Even when it hurts, sometimes you gotta tell your friend the truth.
You wouldn't have David without Goliath. You know what I mean? So, it's gonna hurt, but you can get through it.
Now, Phil, we spoke outside for a little bit, and you talked about the funding of this film and how it was at some points difficult. Now, how did you figure out how to get everything together, to get everybody together, and who was the hardest person to get to agree to do the film?
Oh my God.
I will say, as I told you at outside, this was divinely orchestrated. This is really, from the beginning, God had his hand in this film. Tabitha Brown, I wish she was here tonight. She was the first yes. My brother to my left was the second yes. And from there, it was seamless. And all of these amazing people, and everyone said yes. It was not a sales pitch. Everyone read the script and said, I want in. And we didn't have the big studio budget, but we asked, and everybody was gracious enough to lend their time over the days of the shoot. And just grateful to each of you, grateful to our amazing crew and the team here tonight, because we could not have done it without everyone. But it was God.
Yeah, that's amazing. And no schedule conflict. The reason why I asked that is because I know you all have starred in something recently that is fairly very big, right? Big things. We know we got De'Ara from Detroit. You have Beauty and Black out. It's a lot of, y'all are doing a lot of big things. This is the Shy. Like, these are major things. So no schedule conflicts is a blessing. Like you said, that's definitely
Everybody prioritized, and I'm grateful. And